What's up, good
Good.
people?
Absolutely.
The
Ravens Lounge
Ravens
410.
Lounge. Yep,
I'm Harvey
we here.
Wall, my
The
other
host Chris,
co-host.
Chris
Absolutely.
Jones, TJ Fresh. We here.
Yeah, yeah. I
How you feeling,
mean,
bro?
I feel great. I
That's
feel like
what's
we
up,
should just
man.
hop right into it. We got the
All
dub.
right, into it. Got
We
that.
got the dub. Yes, sir.
Got the
Yeah. So
dub. Yeah. Shout out James Winston. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. We got the dub, but
yes, sir.
it was some highs and some lows. Let's say that. You know what I mean? Let's start out. Let's start out positive. Start out positive. What did you like about the game? What did you like about offense, defense? You know what I'm saying? What you like about
So let's go to it. I mean, I feel like offense, um, you know, we looked a little struggling.
it? Struggling.
And the defense looked good. Like straight
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I wanted to see a little more with the offense. I feel like in one of the plays they did the same play twice, and I was like, huh,
Yeah.
what we doing? But do you feel like they like spread it out, like they wasn't on top of each other? You know what I'm saying? Like I honestly
Now,
feel like go ahead.
yeah. So as far as what's going on as far as the offense, you know what I mean. Since we here, you know, like I said, like we didn't look good. It was definitely sloppy. My man Lamar. I mean, he admitted he was rusty.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Ain't played in 10 months.
yeah. But like I don't know. I mean, we was moving the ball. It's not like we weren't moving the ball. Like I feel
Right,
like we
right.
still got to figure out some. We got to figure out some things as far as the run game. Um, you know what I mean? Like that was a little bit lacking. But like I don't know if it was JK. I don't know if it was the line. You know what I mean? Like how we were approaching that. But yeah, man.
Um, like you said with the Russ, he hasn't played in 10 months. It's a new offense. Everybody's new. OBJ, Zay Flowers, Todd Monken, everybody's new. So I think Ravens fans was expecting like fireworks out the gate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But these guys aren't even playing with each other so long. You know what I'm saying? So 2 3 months is not going to give you sparks fireworks. So I'm giving some grace. They got the win. So, but as far as anything else, we just gotta wait and see. To be honest. OBJ wasn't really very impactful in the game. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have a crazy game, but he did block. You know what I'm saying? I saw him doing that. Like, so small things for the team he did,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed seeing him. He didn't look like a diva or he like, give me the ball, give me the rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was playing his part. When it's time for him to step up, he had one big catch. So I give the
So
offense,
yeah, talking about OBJ, like that
mhm,
man, like he required double team the entire
of
game.
course, of course.
So like that's a plus. And then you know what I mean, somebody like OBJ, what they was doing, they was throwing that
Over
flag, you know
top,
what I'm saying, for those
PTI,
PIs.
PTI.
So you know what I mean, not what yeah, so like they I don't know, like even though he wasn't catching, you know what I'm saying, a lot, he was
Mhm.
still moving us down the field. You know
Part
what
of
I mean?
part of the
Like his
ball. Yeah,
presence,
part of the
his presence alone is what we needed for real.
exactly. They did good. You know what I'm saying, as expected. Um, caught the balls that needed to be caught, and I think what a big stat was his yak. It was like something like he was I forgot the ranking, but like he's high ranking as a rookie to have that much yards after catch. Forgot the stat I heard it earlier today. So that's big. Not just getting the receptions, but his
Yeah.
progress after the ball. So that's really really big. Um, so yeah, we talked about the run game a little bit. Let's get right into it. JK, you know what I'm saying? It's super unfortunate. JK
Yeah.
Dobbins is out for the season. Um,
With
how you feel about
uh
that? How you feel about the running back locker room now with him being out?
so I mean, I kind of already prepared for the worst before the season even started because remember he was doing like a hold in, hold out type
Right, right,
thing.
right,
You know what I
right,
mean
right.
for the contract. So I was like already looking at hey, what is our running back room going to look like?
Right.
And then we got to remember that this is not Greg Roman type, run first offense.
Offense.
This is a Todd Monken pass first offense. With still, like the running game is definitely dependent on. But I felt like Justice Hill would be perfect for this kind of offense, being fast, being able to kind of run out of the backfield and catch.
Exactly.
And yeah, like so I'm with it, man. Like we got a question. How do you think Gus the Bus feels about the pressure of not having JK the tag team with him? So I feel
Oh,
like JK.
great
I
question.
feel like I feel like Gus the Bus. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's gonna be perfectly fine. To be honest with you, I don't think it's
Me
gonna be
too.
any issues. Yeah,
People keep saying that he's a not a just a third down back, just a power back. I feel like if he had to take all the snaps, he could. Not saying he
yeah,
will, because we still got Justice Hill, but I feel like he'd be totally fine. I saw him if Dobbins was out, I saw him as our lead back, taking all the
right.
snaps. I had no problem with it. He doesn't get winded. He's not slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he can run people over. So it's like I look at him as like Marshawn Lynch. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a lead back, same type of build, same type of feel. So
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with him if he was just the guy. You know what I mean? Like yeah, I'm comfortable with
And I mean, we still got
that.
people, like Keaton Mitchell. You know, what I'm saying
Mm-hmm,
once again,
mm-hmm.
another speedy guy can catch out the
Yeah,
backfield or whatnot. You know, what I mean, shifty, north and south type of guy.
right.
And then, we elevated Melvin Gordon from the
Yep.
practice
Yep.
squad,
I
and so like he's
almost
another one.
almost said I forgot, but I saw that as soon as and when he made that decision not to go to the other teams, I was like, I
Yeah,
was like, thank you. We still
yeah,
got that boy.
we gonna need that. We gonna need
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Because Andrew,
like I think we're still gonna be in great
they,
hands with Gus the Bus, you know what I'm saying, and Justice Hill and Melvin
Justice Hill.
Gordon at the moment.
He had 2 touchdowns. Let's shout out to Justice Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
come
he
on.
did.
If he was in nobody's fantasy, that man had all the points. You know what I mean? Like, no receptions for touchdown by wide receivers. Zero wide receiver touchdowns. It was
So
J.K. and two for Hill.
we got another
Okay.
question.
All right, they coming in
They
hot.
coming in.
I like it.
Do we think Mark Andrews will be good for the remainder of the season? How serious is his injury? So I feel like he's gonna be perfectly fine. Like you could tell that we were missing him.
Right.
He's a huge piece in the middle
That
of the
middle,
field,
and that middle
and
was
that's going to be another crucial thing. You know, what I'm saying, of opening up other people. They would
right,
they were
right.
double teaming. They was double teaming OBJ.
OBJ, yeah,
Now who you going to double
yeah.
team? Because somebody
You
going
got
to
to
be left
pick your
open,
poison.
dude.
You got to pick your
Somebody
poison.
going to be left open.
Um, as
So
far as the
yeah,
injury,
go
the
ahead.
injury is not serious. It's not long term. I think he's more day by day. He did not practice today, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he practiced today. It was just limited practice.
Limited practice. Okay, he was limited
Yeah.
practice. Tyler
So
Linderbaugh did not practice. Ronnie didn't
no.
practice. The rest of those guys. We'll get into those injuries later. But to answer your question, how do I feel about Mark Andrews? He is a significant part of how the offense rolls, just as Travis Kelsey is to the Chiefs. And you saw how bad the
Absolutely.
Chiefs struggled.
Yeah.
That's all Mark Andrews. So once we get that prime piece back to the puzzle, everybody else is going to open up. It's going to look really, really good.
The third down guy, like the official
Yeah,
third down
yeah, yeah,
dude.
yeah. And that end zone, you know what I'm saying? That red zone, he's always running around. Like, you know what I mean? It's going to be so many options. Somebody going to be open now. And
Exactly.
that's why I was waiting to see, like, what we going to do. We got Nelson Aguilar, big body, in the red zone. We didn't use him. We got LBJ, back shoulder fade. We didn't use him. Zay Flowers, something
Right.
quick to the middle. We didn't use him. So I'm just like, all right, Roman, are you holding out these plays? Like, you know what I mean? They didn't
Yeah.
want you to show your hand first game to the world, but it's like,
Exactly.
bro, you here. Like, this is the NFL, like you gotta come with it. You know what I'm saying? And against the Texans, that was the best team to do it against. You could have opened that joint wide open. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have had a field day with the boy. I feel like.
So let's get into these injuries though.
Yeah.
So
So
we got the offensive line. You know what I mean? Right now, so like we're talking about, you know what I mean, like Mark Andrews coming back or whatnot. But
mhm.
the offense didn't really have time. Well, Lamar didn't have the time that I feel like he needed or should have had to make some things happen.
Gotcha.
He had to keep escaping out the
He was
pocket and whatnot.
scrambling. He was scrambling a lot.
Yeah, and so like the offense as a whole wasn't all that great, but like the
Mm.
line, like that was a very serious problem for me. And
He was
then
breaking down a lot.
for
Too much.
then for our starters to get hurt. So right now we got Linderbaum, the middle of the offense. You know what I mean? The guy that's
The
snapping the
glue.
ball,
Yeah.
very crucial. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got rolled up on
Yeah.
and he hurt his knee, I believe. No, he
Ankle.
hurt his ankle.
Ankle.
Yeah, he
Ankle.
hurt his ankle.
Ankle. Yeah. Rolled his ankle.
So, being with that, like that's not a good sign. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then the guy that we have to replace him at the moment, I don't know too
Rookie.
much about him.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
unproven. We don't really know much about him.
And
As far as
then
Stanley,
right.
you spoke on Stanley. It's always been a knee. It's nothing new for us. It's been the last 2-3 years. He's been knee surgery, back to knee surgery, and IR. So it's knee again. I don't think it's season ending. I didn't hear anything about that. So he will be back. We just don't know when.
Nah, the thing that was going on with Stanley was his ankle.
Oh, his
He had
ankle as
some kind
well.
of he had an ankle issue. So the fact that it's his knee and not the ankle, I felt good about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Okay.
but
Well, that
you're
makes
saying,
perfect
well,
sense.
yeah, but we don't know exactly what's going on. But like he was on the sideline, he seemed like he was in good spirits or
Mm,
whatnot. You know what I mean? So it might be a week to week type thing. But like I haven't seen like the official report like MRI or anything like
right,
that.
right.
Like what's
Yeah,
going
none of
on?
that. Drop that. None of that. J.K. Dobbins was in good spirits. He texted John Harbaugh and was like, "No, I'm back." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, do you feel like if he don't come back, is it done for him? He gonna be bouncing around the league, or
man.
like that's
I mean,
three? Is it two ACLs or three?
no, this is I think
Second
his
one.
second time. Yeah, his
Okay.
second time messed up his ACL. I think he messed up his ACL like in high school or something like that. Like he had an issue in high school and then fought back, came back and had a great career in
Nothing in college.
college. Yeah, he had no issues in college. And then
Okay.
now the knee injury and then the cleanup. That's what was going on.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
my thing is, I don't know. Like, if he don't bounce back here and have a season, a good season, I feel like he's gonna be bouncing around the league, and he's so young. You know what I'm saying? Like, he never got a chance to really prove himself and show his talent. So that'll be unfortunate if he bounce back. If the Ravens don't re-sign him after
Yeah.
the year, you know what I'm saying, hopefully they do. You know what I'm saying? But because this is his contract year, right? He's
Yes, sir.
fighting for that contract. So yeah,
Exactly.
well,
So that's what
keep
that's
keep
why I'm
eyes
laying
on him.
back because it's like
Keep
who
eyes
knows
on him.
what's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
The injuries, the attitude or
Yeah,
whatnot. You know what
because
I mean? All that
that
kind of
whole
stuff.
holdout
Yeah, all
was
that matters.
crazy
All that
just
matters.
for that.
But like, let's look at Zay Flowers, man. Did that dude show up or did he show up?
He did what he's supposed to do, man. And as a rookie, he felt
Absolutely.
like he looked like he'd been there before. He looked like
Yeah.
a pro. Like,
Yeah.
other rookies like struggled, or they have that, rookie, I don't know, what you call it, like, jitters. Like, he ain't got that. And that boy looked like he belonged on an NFL team, and he playing like he belonged. He doing his part, you know what I'm saying, playing like a teammate. And when
Right.
it's his time to shine, he's shining. Like, so A plus for Zay Flowers for me, bro.
Yeah, that
Like,
dude. That dude.
and that it was unexpected for me. I didn't expect anything from him, and for him to produce like this is really, really good to see.
How are we comparing joystick, which is Zay Flowers, to Marquise Brown?
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
levels on levels on top of Hollywood.
it's
I mean,
different. It's
we're talking
different. Very
about
different.
we're talking about the heart. Like
Yeah.
my man got the heart. Like he's not just like going out of bounds. He's not trying
Right.
to shy away from anything. That
He's
dude
not a one
is
trick.
going forward.
He's not a one trick pony.
No,
Marquise was speed. Throw the ball down the field. I'm gonna catch it and run into the end zone. Zay is I'm gonna beat you with my skill. I'm gonna beat you with my quickness. I'm gonna beat you with my brain. I'm gonna beat you all different type of ways. Like, and
yeah,
he plays like Steve Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, he a dog. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and Marquise wasn't it. He wasn't him, as they say. Marquise is not.
Exactly.
He was not him, yo. He wasn't. Like he was cool, Lamar, and he was fast. So that was it. You know what I mean? But Zay is an all around good wide receiver, and I can't praise.
So
He's
I
that.
appreciate Bateman, like Rashad Bateman looked good.
Mhm.
Um, you know, what I mean, he still got the speed, he still got the shiftiness. He's getting open. I mean, it was a few times like if Lamar was able to see him, he would have been, he would have
Yeah,
been
got
gone,
going
man.
right to him. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a couple times like oh man, like if all you had to do was just wait like one more second, you know
Right,
what I
right,
mean,
right.
and saw
Exactly.
Bateman.
And that's the rust we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't
Yeah,
played in 10 months, and that game speed and your offensive line not on the same page. Like it was a lot
yeah,
that broke down. That's why I said the offense it was hit or miss. It was good at times, but sometimes it's just like, yo, what are we doing? Penalties, like Ronnie Stanley had 2 penalties. It was just like, yo, very sloppy play. You know what I'm saying? So as Ravens fans, we were a little disappointed because it was like, we were expecting more. But on paper, 25 points, you know what I'm saying? And let's just give it up to that defense.
sure.
That
Right.
defense, yeah. Let's go over to the other side of the ball, y'all. Oh
Let's
man.
get to it. Let's get
How
to it.
you feel about them boys? I mean,
So
it
you
was
got
the
to give it up to
Texans.
that front.
Yo,
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
it's the
So
Texans rookie quarterback, rookie coach, brand new coach, you know what I'm saying? Like so, they took advantage of a lot with the schemes and the blitzes and all that stuff. But
they
yeah,
had
get
they had
into it.
injuries on their offensive line as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but as far as the defense go, I mean, like I saw Matavike play. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
this
With heart.
dude was playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
we saw Ojabo, you know what I mean, get a
Yeah.
get a strip sack.
Trip set.
We saw
Yeah.
Owe looked
Away.
good.
He was
I mean,
pressure. Pressure.
yeah, he was
Pressure.
there.
He was
He
coming.
was there.
He was coming.
Um,
Clowney. Pressure.
Clowney.
You
So
know what I mean?
all Clowney got to do is finish.
Yeah, yeah,
Finish
he was there. He was on every snap. He was there.
so many times.
Yeah,
He
he
was
was
right
there.
there. He just got to
I like
finish.
that. Because that can, dismantle the quarterback and wobbly pass pick. So
Right.
we need that. So the pressure is
Yeah.
just as good as a sack. Pressure is just as good
And
as a sack. So I like it.
every quarterback that we play is not going to be that athletic
In the pocket.
um,
Right,
in
right.
the pocket. And so, like, we coming up next week on the Bengals.
Burrow, 500 Burrow.
Yeah, 500 Barrel, like he's having issues with his ankle. Well, no, with his calf. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
He's
like,
gonna
he
be a
might
little
not
bit
be. Yeah,
limited,
he might not
mobile.
be as mobile, right? So, you know what I mean?
Hunt.
Like
Need the
these
hunt.
these slower quarterbacks gonna have some problems for real.
Got to
Absolutely.
hunt.
Yeah, we gonna be eating. But like I was about to say, where'd you go? But
Yeah.
yeah, it's all
One
good.
second. I can't do that. All right, we good. Um, yeah, bro. So yeah, as far as the cornerbacks, we already know our cornerback situation.
Humphrey.
Ah, you know what I mean? Humphrey. We have a time frame that he'll be back?
No sir.
No.
No sir, we do not.
So are you confident in the guys we got out there now?
I mean, they all right. So third down, we could not get out the field. We couldn't get
Mm-hmm.
out the field on third down. And I mean, once again, like with all the things we just talked about as far as like this is a rookie quarterback. This is, a busted up offensive line, you know what I mean? And it's like they still making plays on us. No, they did not score. We kept them out of the end zone. But um the corners gotta tighten up a little bit more.
Gotcha.
Um it just gotta happen. But like they look good though. Like Donald uh Ronald Darby, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like this dude is tackling machine, man.
I like it. I like it. I just too. I respect it. Kyle Hamilton looked good. Playing with some fire. You know what I'm saying? All over the
Yeah,
field. I still don't really know his role, like where he's best at. He's safety
right.
on paper, but I feel like he can play all over the field. Kind of how what was his name? Eric Weddle. was kind of like,
Okay.
all over the field, kind of field. Palomalu, all over the field, like you play any position, play down, play up, cover the
Yeah.
middle, run with a corner, run with their best tight end, run with their best, because he be laying the wood on some tight ends. I'd be like, oh, okay, Kyle. Like he looks skinny, but like he's strong. You
Nah,
know what
he's
I'm saying?
yeah.
He's definitely strong. So I'll be like, if you can follow with these, like a Kelsey or Njabo from Cleveland, that tight end they got, big dude. Um, yeah, I think he'd be straight. I think he'd be good. Did you know? Let me get it together real quick. Hold on. We
Talk
we
to us.
uh we brought in a new safety, Hammond. I think his name is.
Oh yeah, that's a practice squad though, not the active roster.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I saw his highlights. I knew nothing about the guy from he played at the Raiders.
yeah,
Solid. Yeah, solid, solid, solid. So, and he plays his game mimics Marcus Williams. Yeah, and
got you.
Marcus Williams. So, super excited about that. Just get as
But yeah,
much
I mean,
effort as you can.
Eric DaCosta is going to do his due diligence.
Do
And
diligence.
find him.
Do diligence.
I know, right? 3, 2, 1, due diligence.
Due diligence.
He's going to do his due diligence, like finding, the right players, the right time and everything
Sure,
like that. And so,
for sure.
if it's somebody that's compared to, Williams, boom, like, we got him. But I didn't have no issues, man, with the defense. I don't know. I didn't feel nothing negative about the defense. Like I hated the third downs, but
Mm-hmm.
they still look good. Roquan, he
Roquan
had like
Smith,
Roquan had 16 tackles, 16 or 18 tackles, by itself.
that boy good. Let's just say that. That
He had
boy
a
good.
sack. You got PQ flying around. I think PQ had a sack. Like,
Yeah.
um, I mean, it's
That,
I don't have nothing negative to say about this defense, man. Like it's all gonna come together.
yeah.
But like it's the moment that we can put the offense together and the defense, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you got it right here. We should have been up, 30 points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They were upset. PQ was upset. Like, man, we shouldn't have let him even get down in the
Got the
field
field
to get
goals.
them field goals. Yeah, he was mad about that. He's like, I blame myself for allowing them to get down, in good enough field position. I was like, okay, PQ, that's
Nah,
how
you
you that's
can't
how you're
blame
supposed to do it.
you can't blame yourself. Like he can't blame himself.
No, no, he's not blaming himself, but he was like, we had an opportunity for goose egg. Like,
Yeah,
what I mean? He said the boys weren't good. They wasn't
right.
good, and they shouldn't even put up the 9. So, I like the mentality. Let's say that. You know what I'm saying? Dog
Yeah,
mentality. Because when you playing them teams that's going to put up 28, 40 points on your ass, you know what I mean? Have that same
yeah.
mentality. Like, you know what I mean? You don't want them boys to drive.
I mean, we got to look at things, man. We saw Kansas City fall to defeat to the Lions. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That was an upset game.
But,
So
but
it's
we
like,
know why, though. We know why.
but I'm saying like that could have been us. That could have been our fate as
True, true,
well.
true.
Like we come out there and Lamar just fumbling the ball, throwing interceptions. You know
That's
what I
true.
mean? They completing everything on third down or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We could have allowed CJ
Keeping them
Stroud
in the
to,
game. Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Cause he
And
had a little run where he was slinging that joint, and he was definitely connecting with his Woods. It was that slant play,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
just kept getting Woods for like 5 of them same plays, and there was another.
Same play in the
I
middle.
was like, bro, the same. Boop. And I was like, yo, y'all ain't stopping. And I was mad. I was like, PQ, Roquan, what are y'all doing? Just kind of just bat the ball down, smack him in the middle. He running the same play, y'all. So I was like, I was a little confused about that, but yeah,
Exactly.
you can give up a couple yards, you know what I'm saying? But no, nothing big. They weren't doing nothing crazy, nothing down the field, super down the field. So overall, we played good. Special teams, Duvernay, you know what I'm saying? He did his thing.
Yeah.
Is was Mitchell kick return, punt return? Is that
So
what
keep
they
it,
got him
yeah,
doing?
like he can do both. He can do the kick return, he can do punt return, but
Mhm.
um right now because Duvernay is not relied upon so heavy, Like they still got him on the team, and they definitely gonna have him, doing kick returns and punt returns.
Yeah.
Like it's not until we kind of you start getting other injuries, other places. You know what I mean? God forbid, where you might start seeing Keaton Mitchell take over those type of roles.
Roll. Yeah, more
And
snaps.
yeah, having Duvernay, saying be more of a wide receiver. But right now, we got so many people to throw the ball to, like Duvernay.
It's a good
You can
thing.
still, yeah, you can still be that special teams guy right now.
Yeah.
That's perfect. But
And
yeah, I mean, Justin Tucker, yeah, we didn't see
yeah,
him that
that's
often,
good.
but
Hey, look,
when we
we
did, Mr. Automatic,
2 for 2. You know what I mean? He did his
yeah.
thing. Yeah, we want to see less of Tucker. We want to get in the end zone more. You know what I'm saying? But hey, a win is a daggone win, and that's what we did. We put up 29 points. If I'm not
25.
mistaken. 25 points to their
Yeah, 25
9.
to 9. Yeah.
25. Yep, to their 9. Yeah, man. So overall, how you feel about the win? Like, was it like a big win? Was it expected? You know what I'm saying? Like, overall, how you feel
So,
about the team? Week 1.
I mean, like, you got to look at it, man. Football is back, week 1. So the excitement is there. All the things that happened over the off season, the
Yeah,
contract with Lamar, signing OBJ,
yeah.
getting Zay
Hey,
Flowers in the first, or what have you. So, you know what I mean? Like, the expectation of this offense was was
through the
was
roof.
skyrocket. Yeah, it was
Through the
NASA,
roof.
NASA level, you know what I mean? And so what we saw, and what we got is two different things. You know what I mean?
I love those. I love those videos.
But
um,
you can
that's
see the
funny.
potential, and you already know that, what I mean, the moment that it all clicks and we all
Mhm.
come together, that cohesiveness, that chemistry, like this thing is gonna be like
I give
scary.
it. I give it week 4 to 5 where we
Okay.
clicking on all cylinders. We'll see who's actually healthy. We see who's somebody had said that before. I was listening to a radio show, and they was like, back in the early 90s, well, late 90s, 2000s, these boys played 4 preseason games,
Yeah.
limited training camp, and every game they started every game. So like the injuries wasn't there because these boys was always playing. Our
Right.
guys, they don't even know each other. They don't know, the chemistry ain't there. They're not getting reps. They're not playing in
Not at
preseason
all.
games. So they go out there and make one football move and they tear something and they out for the season.
Right.
Rogers, Jason Ramsey, like all these guys is out for the season because they're not playing continuous football, and that's the
Exactly.
reason why you're seeing these guys go down. And they don't get it started until week 4 or 5 because they ain't been playing or they haven't
Yeah.
seen no real competition. So that's people asking like, why so many injuries? Why so many injuries? Like season-ending injuries. That's the reason these guys need to play more. Not saying they soft, but like they doing all this strength and conditioning on their own, and then the team want them to do strength and conditioning. You're gonna break as soon as you do one hard move. You're gonna break.
Right.
So snap
Exactly.
like
Like
a twig.
all the soft tissue, the soft
Yeah,
tissue.
all that training. You know what I'm saying? You done. So like I said, by week 4 or 5, we're gonna start looking really good. It's gonna mesh the offense. Hopefully, he opens that playbook and busts it wide open. You know what I'm saying? Pause.
Yeah.
But yeah. So hopefully, it's gonna be a good look, man. We know what our running backs can do and what they're capable of. The offensive line will come back strong. So I'm not too worried about them. And Lamar gonna be Lamar. He gonna he gonna be Superman. He gonna be
Yeah.
magician. He gonna get it
Yeah,
done
you
if all
saw
else
like
fails.
when he had the run, he ran, and I
He
was I
ran.
was happy about it. He just got to hold on to that rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fumble.
So boom.
Um,
So week 2, man, we going against the Bengals. I believe we
Woo!
going to the jungle. You know what I'm
Up
saying?
there, Arrowhead.
Yeah. So
Uh, my predictions. Defense got to shine. We saw them get held down by the
the Browns
Browns.
three,
Put up only
two,
3
1.
points.
Yeah.
So if we can look at some tape, mimic what they did right, and go with that game plan, because they're gonna come with it for a vengeance. Yeah, they always play us hard. They always want to prove a point.
They
They
do.
be talking smack. So they're gonna come out and throw the ball. So, and I feel like because we are not we don't have the best corners, they're gonna attack them boys. So, somebody gonna get 100 yards on us. It's just what it is.
I think Rocket Sin should be back this week as well.
Okay.
I was looking at like some of the Ravens like pictures and stuff like that. Like he's practicing or whatnot. So like that should be a huge help. We can get Brandon Stevens out the field.
Bro,
And yeah,
across the board, I talked to my coworkers and they was like, we don't like him. We do
it's like
not like him.
I like Brandon Stevens, Joe, but it's like,
I don't.
I mean, he's always like a second behind.
That's
I
what I'm
mean?
saying.
If he
You in the
figure
NFL.
he can figure it out, like he's got the heart, he's got the I don't know, like he's got the physical ability. If he can just figure it out
Plays,
mentally,
bro.
like I think he's gonna be
Gotta
dope.
make plays. Gotta make plays.
So
But
me, I feel like we're gonna come out with a win. Like I said, uh, uh, Joe Burrow, he's not 100%, and
true.
I mean, our defensive line is going bananas.
Yeah. I feel
And
like
then
they
you
can take
still,
advantage of that.
yeah, and then you still got
So
Rowe and PQ in the middle.
yeah.
Even though we don't have Williams, I think Geno Stone can hold it
Marcus.
down. Yeah,
Uh,
even though we don't have Marcus Williams, you know what I'm saying? I think Geno Stone can hold it down. And Kyle
do
Hamilton.
you do you have concern about the run game, Mixon and them
No.
boys back there? You think
Yeah,
our defensive line can
we
hold
didn't even
down?
talk about. I'm about to say we didn't even talk about it. Texans, their main thing is their run
Run.
game.
Run game, yeah. Shut that
And
down.
they weren't able to do anything, man.
Yeah. And looking at their stats,
Mark
they
Mark
had
Marcus Pierce, Marcus Pierce. I mean, I said Marcus Michael Pierce.
uh
Like he shut all of that down between Michael Pierce and Roquan. Like like the run game didn't exist.
Yeah, it's looking like wow, 7 yards rushing. That can't be right.
I think it
Okay,
is right.
Pierce 38. His longest was 7. He only had 38 yards for 11 attempts. Singletary had 15 yards. So yeah, I will tell you, that ain't too much.
Yeah,
Yeah, that ain't too much.
man.
Shoot, Gus had 32. Lamar had 38. Davis had 22. So it wasn't a huge running game overall. More
And
pass heavy.
that's not what we relied on though at all.
Right. And that's good.
We used the run to just keep the defense, humble.
Hmm.
That's all we was kind of doing. I mean,
And
and
that's
like as far as Lamar, like that wasn't even on purpose. Like that was like, hey, I got, y'all gave me a lane, I'm gonna take it.
yeah. I'm gonna run. Yeah.
Yeah,
When the offensive line keep breaking down, what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it. Um, yeah, sure, man. So yeah,
yeah,
we
yo.
we
Week
covered
one
all the
recap.
bases. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So any score predictions for the Bengals?
man. I don't know how to do score predictions, man. I don't
That's
know. I
something new
can't
for
do
me. I just be picking stuff. So I'll say low scoring game, like 16-13 Ravens, if even that.
16-13.
Not gonna be high
Okay.
scoring. It's gonna be a lot of defense. Um, but it could go the other way. It could be high scoring. If they do that, then it's like 35-28. Man, like, but
All right.
I just feel like
If you want to
I
split
feel
it
like
with
it's gonna
me,
be heavy defense.
27-14 Ravens.
Wow. Woo. Okay. That's a prediction. I like that. That's bold.
27-14
Cause
Ravens.
that means we dominating and we putting up points. We both on
Yeah,
both sides of the ball. Got you.
yeah.
I like that. I like the energy. Yeah, I like that. All right, man. Sounds good. We ready. I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Week two. Week 2, baby.
On to
Let's
week
get it,
two.
man. Week 2.
Man, I
Man.
appreciate everybody that tapped in with us. You know what I
Thank
mean?
y'all for
Tune
the
in every week.
comments.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
So like, this is how we gonna be. You know what I mean? Ravens Lounge 410.
Yep. Season 2. This is how we going from here on
I'm
forward.
Harvey.
I'm
I'm Harvey
saying.
Wall. You know what I
I'm
mean?
Chris. CJ Fresh. Chris Jones.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Ah.
And we out, y'all.
We out of here. Time to drink.
Peace.
In the lounge. In the lounge.
Holla.
Peace.